Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are to learn standard costing. What is standard costing? Standard costing is a costing method where a business sets number one standard cost for materials, for labor and for overheads, and then compares them with the actual cost. So number one, setting a standard. Number two, calculation of actual cost. Number three, comparison of standard and actual cost, and finding out the differences. So these differences are known as variances. So students, the process of standard costing is establishing a standard cost, then finding actual cost, comparison of above two costs, finding variances, analysis of variances, finding the causes why standard cost was different from actual cost, what were the reasons, and from these reasons managers can use this analysis, this information for decision making. The basic purpose of standard costing is to control the cost. So if we achieve the targets, actually we are to control the cost, we are to measure the efficiency, we are to identify any wastage or any inefficiency, and to make decisions. Now let us discuss how. Students, let us suppose we are to manufacture a product that takes 3 kilograms of material and price per kg is $10. So the total standard material cost is $30 per unit. Let us suppose when we produced that unit, actual quantity was different and actual price may also be different. Let us suppose actually this took 3.1 kg and the cost of that material was $9.7. Hence the total material cost per unit is $30.07. So students, did you notice there are two differences? Material usage difference, material usage variance, price variance. Similarly, let us suppose it was expected that labor will take 2 hours to complete one unit and we will pay $11 per hour, and so the total cost of labor will be $22. So students, when units were produced, the actual time taken was 1.75 hours and the actual amount paid was 12. So total cost was $21. So here you can observe there are two differences: labor rate variance, labor efficiency variance. Labor worked more efficiently. Students, in this video we will discuss material and labor. In the next video we will discuss overhead variances, and in the third video we will discuss reconciliation. Now let us try to uh, okay, advantages of standard cost is it helps in controlling cost, it helps in improving efficiency, helps in simplifying budgeting, and it is a useful tool for performance evaluation. Similarly, there are some limitations. Standards may become outdated, standards may not be attainable, standards are applicable or on normal production. If we are to produce a customized product, standards might not be applicable on standardized units of products. Moreover, it is time consuming and complicated as well. Now students, let us try to solve a question and calculate material price variance, material usage variance, and labor rate variance and labor efficiency variance. Information is given in front of you how to solve this question. Students, first of all, you need to write three lines: 1, 2, and 3. In the first line, standard price, standard quantity, actual units. Students, in this question, budgeted units of product are given as 8,000, while actually they were able to produce 7,000 units. All calculation will be done with actual units. We will not be using standard units. In the third line, in the first line we wrote all standard quantities but actual units. In the third line, actual price, actual quantity, and actual unit. In the second line, we will not change price, it will be standard price, while quantity will be changed to actual and actual units. So I can say, in the first line, standard price, standard quantity; in the third line, actual price, actual quantity; in the second line, price will remain at standard while quantity will be changed to actual, while all calculation will be done with actual number of units. Now we will put the values. Students, standard price for material, standard price is 4 kg. So sorry, $4. So right here 4, it is also standard right here 4. We were able to manufacture 7,000 units. So 7,000 units, 7,000 units. Standard quantity of 1 unit is 3 kilos. So 3 kilos. Actual quantity, these are the actual results. Actual quantity is 3.1. So let us calculate the totals of each lines. Students, actual value of material is already given, so this is the answer of third line, 82460. Now let us calculate answer of other two lines. First line, 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7,000, it is equal to 84,000. Second line is 4 multiplied by 3.1 multiplied by 7,000, it is 86,800. Now students, difference of first two lines is material usage variance. It is 84,000 minus 86,800, which is equal to 2800. Now students, standard rate was 84,000 while it took $86,800, so it is adverse. We can write A or full adverse. Students, 1 mark carries normally for calculation and 1 mark for the direction. So always show the direction of the variance, whether it is favorable or adverse. And difference of second and third line is price variance, material price variance, which is equal to 86,800 minus 82,460, because actual cost was lower, so it will be favorable. So 4340 only if or favorable. Now students, sometimes you are asked to calculate material total difference, total variance. It will be difference of first and third line, 84,000 minus 82,460, which is equal to 1540 favorable. It can also be calculated by these two variances. One is adverse and the other is positive, so the total material variance will be 1540 favorable. Similarly students, we can calculate labor variances. So this was material variance. Now let us try to calculate labor variances. In the same way, students, 1 2 3, standard rate multiplied by standard hours, standard rate multiplied by actual hours, actual rate multiplied by actual hours. First line all standards, third line all actual, and in the second line rate will be standard while hours will be actual, and we have to multiply all lines with actual number of units. Now students, standard rate is 6 per hour. We will write here 6. Standard hours to complete one unit is 4, while actual units produced were 7,000. Answer of third line is already given, 182 700, while it is also mentioned that direct labor was paid at $5.8 per hour, so the actual rate is 5.8. From third line we can calculate how many actual hours were consumed. 182 700 divided by 5.8 will give us 31,500 actual hours consumed. Will also be used in the second line, 31,500. So now we are able to calculate the answers of all three lines. First line, 6 into 4 into 7,000. The answer is 168,000. And second is 6 into 31,500. It is 189,000. Now students, difference of first two lines answers will be labor efficiency variance. It is 168,000 minus 189,000. The answer is 21,000, adverse or A. And answer of second and difference of second and third lines answer will be labor rate variance. That will be 189,000 minus 182 700. The answer is 6,300 favorable variance. Now let us calculate total variances. Total labor variance, it can be calculated by subtracting first line's answer from third line's answers. 168 minus 182 700, which is equal to 14,700 adverse, or from above from these two answers it will be 21,000 adverse plus 6,300 favorable, and again it will be 14,700 adverse. Now students, let us try to learn what is the meaning of all these differences. If material usage variance is 2,800 adverse, what does this mean? what will be its effect on total cost? Students, material usage variance shows that material used was more than material planned for 7,000 units. It means there was a wastage of material in the production process. This might be due to lower grade material, lower price material. What will be its effect? It may cause material, it may cause workers difficult to work with. If we use cheaper material price variance will be favorable, but material usage variance will be adverse because more wastage of material is possible with the cheaper material. If we buy high priced or costly material, that may result in less wastage of material. Similarly, if we hire skilled labor, that may complete your product within standard time or before standard time. They may work more efficiently than less skilled workers. And if we use cheaper material, that may affect efficiency of the labor adversely. So students, hope you learned material and labor variances. In the next videos we will discuss overhead variances and reconciliation of standard and actual cost and standard and actual profits. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.